Well, hello and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot, the audio edition. This is the tarot reading for people who want to improve their manifesting ability. We all have it on different levels, and usually we're pretty doggone good with the small stuff. You know, I was just thinking of that person just the other day and I run into him. Oh, I just had this idea, I had this taste for cake, and what do you know, I'm in the store and there's the cake. It's little things like that. But the bigger stuff, well, our egos get involved, our insecurities get involved, our programming gets involved, and it becomes more difficult. So this is aimed at giving you the opportunity to enhance, to grow, to develop your intuition, your ability to manifest. It's up to you. I do a brand new read every day, 365, so I'm here every single day with a different set of energies. You opt in, you opt out. It's your choice, your life. But every day, all we do is this. You're going to see today this one picture on the screen. You're not going to see this same picture every day. It'd be silly. And although I've been known to be silly, I'm not ridiculous about it anyway. So for today, this is all you're going to see on a screen. And the reason is that when you're looking at a screen, you automatically become a spectator, not participator. I don't even care if you're interacting with the game and stuff. You are still a spectator. Life is three-dimensional, 3D, and if you're lucky, 5D. And that does allow for tremendous participation. So what I'm doing now is minimizing the pictures coming from the screen. I want the pictures coming from your head, your imagination. So we begin. 2 rows, as you can see. Middle card in the front is where we begin. Middle card in the back is where we end. Let's begin. The oracle card up front is orphaned. What a tough word, orphaned. Wow. All of a sudden you're on your own, no place to turn, no help, no nothing. You are on your own. You've been left behind. Orphaned. That's what orphans are, right there. Parents die when they're just children. They're left behind. They're still here to carry on. And if you look at her in the picture, man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, talk about desolation. She's got to be feeling it. Whatever the world holds, she's got to take it on alone. She's been left behind. It's a critical thought. Because over the past 3 years, it has become evident to people who are thinkers, to people who are really, truly curious, therefore intelligent, because for me, your level of curiosity equals your level of intelligence. You do not find intelligent people, truly, and I don't care if they have a PhD or whatever after their numbers, the letters don't matter. A truly intelligent person is curious. The last 3 years, we have all been left behind. We've been lied to, manipulated, distracted. In fact, this thing goes back 100 or more years. In fact, in the early 1900s, John D. Rockefeller said, I want a nation of workers, not thinkers. That's why he designed the factory system the way he did. That's why he designed the school system. Put in billions of dollars back in the 1900s when $1 billion was huge, huge, huge. He also came up with Big Pharma. He did nothing and has done nothing to help make our lives better. Just make us more imprisoned. And over the past 3 years, again, if you were curious, if you were intelligent, you have seen behind the curtain, you have been orphaned. You have been left behind. So, what to do? Well, the first card up, all the way to the left, 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands is promising. 8 of Wands promises enthusiasm, the opportunity to move forward with real speed, with real action, with real determination. 8 of Wands, something is coming your way. It doesn't necessarily have to be a big deal. We're not doing neon lights and big bands. Maybe something very, very subtle. But if you're open to it, if you're curious, you will see it, you will pick it up, and it's going to take you to your past. Six of Cups. You're going to remember somebody, something, sometimes, something that will connect you again with you. And at that moment, you'll have a ticket to ride. You do not, from that point forward, have to feel left behind. You do not have to feel orphaned. But you got to make a choice. Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is the dance of change, because you got to make a decision. Pentacles are things that we value, not simply money. Your true values. Do you value friendship? Do you value love? Do you value purpose? Do you value health? Do you value happiness? Do you value peace? Those are true values. Money's just a monopoly game somebody else controls, and you're playing the game, and you wonder why you don't win. So there's a decision here. If you want to reconnect, not feel like you're an orphan, not feel like you've been left behind, there will be an opportunity shortly for enlightenment. It's going to take you back. And since we're in a Venus retrograde for the entire month, coming up here in August, very likely. And then a Mercury retrograde topped on that too at the end of the month. So this whole idea is looking backward, reconnecting. But to do that, you have to have a good set of values, and that may mean you have to change your values. That's what the Ten of Pentacles is all about. The two is the decision to, yes, I'm going to be open to change. I'm going to realign my values. And the Ten of Pentacles talks about legacy. Yeah, it can talk about money, but we're talking about real value. It's getting back to community. It's not being absorbed and sucked up by the material glitz and glamour and all that stuff. It means nothing. It's giving up on that, surrendering to true value, beginning with self-worth. So you're going to have an opportunity to go back to connect with something, and that, again, is your entree to being connected. But you got to know what your value system is so you know how to connect. Let's go upstairs, second floor, so to speak. Again, the Eight of Wands. Two Eights of Wands from two different decks in the same reading. That means you are going to be given, depend on it, you're going to be given an opportunity to reconnect to your past. That is going to be vital and essential, but to make it last, you have to make sure your sense of values is clear and rock solid. Means you're going to probably have to drop some things. Devil card is next. Means you're going to have to free yourself from your own bondage. Means you're going to have to stand up on your own. Because that's what the devil is. It's bondage. It's despair. It's addiction. It's the darker side. It's you deciding that I'm worth nothing. And I'm going to act like it. That comes from programming. That comes from the time that you're born to about 6, 7 years of age. Those are when kids still believe in fairy tales. They still believe in Santa Claus because their minds are open. They're not analyzing. They're not criticizing. The brain's not developed enough. You'll know when a child is starting to think with an adult mind, just beginning, not there fully, but just beginning, when they realize there's no more Santa Claus or Easter Bunny or whatever the fairy tale is. But the damage has been done. Those first 6, 7 years, 8 years maybe, whatever you absorb, good, bad, or indifferent, you're stuck with. And you spend the rest of your life, we all do, by the way, fighting that programming. So the reason that you are feeling orphaned, the reason that you are feeling left behind is because you've been taught to be that way and to be comfortable with it. Now you got to make a choice, the lovers. You got to choose. Maybe someone in your life, but more likely it's harmony. in your life. It's peace in your life. It's balancing. It's ending loneliness. It's stopping to be orphaned. At that point, if you are left behind, you are choosing to be left behind. And the next card is the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords, people love to say in general tarot, oh, well, this is somebody stealing something and going away. No. We're talking manifestation. This is a guy, swords are thoughts, ideas, beliefs, right? This guy's walking away with 5 swords, leaving 2, meaning he's made a decision. The 2 always means decision. The 2 swords means I have decided to think for myself. I'm curious. I'm intelligent. I am thinking for myself. I know what's true, and that's what he's leaving. He's taking the 5 swords that he knows are true for him and leaving the 2 phony ones behind. That's his choice. That's his decision. He is believing and trusting in himself. And the final card, vice versa card up top right there in the center, is the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is defiance, taking a stand, taking the offensive, taking control of your life with enthusiasm. Not just, I gotta do it. No, there's excitement, there's possibility. You can have a much better life. Be open to the message. It'll take you to the past, some feeling, some person. Make the choice to really solidify your value system. Drop the negative stuff inside of you. Step forward into the future. Take the truth with you. And then take up the challenge. You do not have to be orphaned. You do not have to be left behind anymore. But the choice is ultimately yours. That's the reading for today. Back tomorrow again with another tarot reading. As I said, I do a brand new one every day, 365. Hope you're here with me. If not, between the next time, or should I say in English, between now and the next time you and I have a chance to get together, peace and blessings.